Welcome to Drager's Clubhouse. We're going to show you this beautiful 1953 Dodge pickup. Great driving rig.
Hi, I'm Andrew Drager, Drager's International Classic Sales in Burlington, Washington. Here today we have this 1953 Dodge Model B pickup, and it's a nice driver. I mean, it's very fun to drive. It's all stock. It's got the straight six. It's 3-speed on the column. Completely original front end, all that stuff. So it's not been updated at all, and it drives great the way it is. I've been told that this is a Chrysler engine, and the head on them is about 2 inches longer, but I'll show you that here in a little bit. But I've been told they basically fit the same spot. You don't have to modify anything. But anyway, they get a little bit more horsepower out of the Chrysler engine than the Dodge, I guess is what I've been told. But anyway, it's a very nice truck. You can see how nice the paint is on it. You know, it's not a show paint job, but it's very presentable, especially for a pickup. You know, you can get a little away with more things on a truck than you can a car, but there's some scuff marks in places. But overall, it's very nice. I mean, you can see some wear marks from probably just people getting in and out of the truck over the years. But interior's real nice. It's got a little bit of an issue on the edge of the seat here, which I don't know if we're going to work on getting that repaired or not. We kind of talked about it, but just hard to get any work done right now. But everybody's booked up. But anyway, you can see the rest of the interior is nice. The seat's real comfortable. See the paint on the dash is a little darker than the body is, but anyway, it's kind of the same way under the hood. It's like this truck was painted 2 different times, but the paint on the exterior is very nice. I can show you the windows roll up and down nice. We'll show you all the lights working, the horn, all that stuff when we get a chance. But anyway, we'll just continue on with the body. Doors shut nice and tight. Fenders are all in good shape. There's no rust bubbles or anything to show you. Looks like this fender might have a little bit of wrinkle in it, but it's all solid. I don't see anything that looks like Bondo or any, cracking or anything like that. So I think this body's in great shape. And look at how nice the wood bed is. I was going to say that this is one individual piece of plywood, but I think it's actually slats, and it's been stained and sealed from the top side. It's all in nice shape. And we got this tailgate, nice. I don't know if that's galvanized. It doesn't look like stainless to me, but it looks like a dull kind of finish on that chain. But anyway, let's see if I can get this open for you. It's just sticking there, but anyway, there's the tailgate open. You can see it's got some spots in the paint where it's chipped from just opening and closing over the years. But for the most part, the box is in pretty good shape. And just put this chains back, and that's all you do to close that up. Throw that in there to get out of my hands. But anyway, this side of the truck is just as nice. Probably nicer shape because there's don't see any wrinkling down on the fenders here. Well, maybe a little bit. But one little split in the paint right there. And we got Kimber in the shots. Anyway, it's all solid. And I take that back. There's a little bit of rust coming through the corner of the door there, but that's the only thing I've noticed. And I think the cab corners are all in good shape. And the front of the door here, there's a little bit more bubbling, but it hasn't cracked through the paint yet. But the rest of it's all solid, and this door shuts nice as well. But I want to show you the interior from this side too. And the window crank, they work nice and easy. Now you get another shot of the dash. Hopefully it all shows up not too dark. But we'll show you a couple more shots from the inside, maybe when we start it up and run it. Continue on. I mean, it's got nice solid wheels and lots of rubber on the tires. There's a little bit of split right there in the paint, but there's not a whole lot to show you other than that. I mean, overall it's pretty nice. I mean, it's not a show paint job. It's got a couple of scratches and spots, just maybe a rock chip or something. But let me jump in it and turn the lights on and start it up for you. Honk the horn, all that jazz. It's got a push button on the floor for the starter. Hear the horn. See the wipers. Headlights. turn signals. And we'll get out, show you the truck running here. I'll open the hood. Show them under the hood here, Jenna. So I don't know how you can tell, but I guess that head, everybody that knows what they're looking at knows that that head is a little bit longer than a Dodge head, and it's Chrysler engine. They look identical to me, but anyway, I've been told that's a Chrysler engine. So it's all nice and clean under here. And go on the other side and show you the other side of the engine. Then we'll take it down the road for you. But anyway, you can see how nice and clean it is. It's not been detailed or anything, but it's very presentable. So you can see the paint. It's got the dark green under here. So I don't know if the truck was that color before or the light green. That's kind of the way it is. But you can see the radiator's all nice and clean. Nice truck.
We're going to start this pickup up and move it outside so we can take it for a test drive. As you can see, it just starts right up and it runs good. I mean, it's a great truck. A little tight in here, getting by all these things. It actually gives you a good idea how easy it is to maneuver, and it works. It's not and it doesn't have power steering, so you got to crank on it a little bit. I had to watch so we didn't hit this Mustang right here. You're good. Keep going back. Crank it hard. You're missing. You're okay. Keep going. Keep going. You're out the door.
So I'm not sure what this panel light is. It might be a kind of a, it might be for the, I don't know,
That's got its own switch, and you can
Yep.
you can see that it works. And this spot right here, I noticed yesterday, is kind of sagging, and I don't know that I ever even noticed that before. So it probably have.
It looks like it's going back in place. Maybe we just need to.
Yeah, look at there.
Some adhesive in there.
It may need a little gluing on there to make it work.
I didn't notice that either.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until yesterday. I was in here filming the strips. We will have the headliner fixed. Anyway, I think you'll like this truck. It's a good truck. It runs good. It drives good.
Handbrake holds too?
Yeah, the handbrake even holds.
So I can hear it turning, but it's not spinning real fast, but it's working. I don't know where I assume there's a handle. There's probably a handle here for temperature control or defrost.
Defrost is what that is. So anyway, you'll like it. And when you get out, close the door and all, so you can.
Oh yeah, the doors work good.
I know they work great. See, they all
Easy.
close really nice. Work good. We're going to go underneath this 1953 Dodge pickup. We just got it in, and I got to tell you, we've looked it over. 3 of us have looked it over on the underside. We don't find any rust anywhere. It's all solid. It looks good. So let's take a look. I mean, you can. It's got dual exhaust coming on it. It's got a split exhaust manifold on it, so we got all that going for it. And you can just see it's all pretty decent underneath here. The bed, that all looks like new wood in there on top. And you can see up in these fender wells up in there. You can see how everything's really good in the underside of the fenders. And you can just keep on going this way. I mean, it all looks good and solid. And running boards on the bottom of the running boards are all good and solid. Everything's good. If you can get in there with the camera, you can see, I don't know if well, here, this is the way to do that. There, now you can see those cab corner. They're good and solid. There's no rust in this thing anywhere. It's a really good truck. We bought it locally. It was here in Washington State. There, get the light up in there. See, you can see all that up there good. It all looks good. Did you find anything rust-wise on this at all?
No, nothing at all. I haven't seen anything.
So, I mean,
no patch panels or anything.
I like right here's new bolts in here. All it all looks good. It's got this stainless steel gas tank in here. I assume it's stainless steel. It sure looks like it. So, there's the emergency brake right there on this transmission. You can see it all looks good. And this engine, look at that pan. It's got new bolts in there, so you can see all the new bolts up in there and everything. So, and it looks like a fresh gasket kind of in there. I can't see it very well, but you can see all this I-beam across here, the leaf spring front end on here. It's just a really good, solid truck. It's not a show truck, but it's a truck you can drive. You can just kind of see how clean and nice it is. Same thing on these inner fenders here. See up in there? See how good all that is? It all looks really good. I think you'll like this truck if you're looking for a fun truck to just drive around, maybe haul a few things. You know, you can just see it's solid. It's hard to find them in this kind of condition. Now, Andrew's had it running already because he moved it outside, but that's probably been 2 hours ago or so. So this is kind of a cold start. And you can see how it starts up and runs. Anyway, we're going to head down the road now with it and give you an idea how it runs and drives. We're good on this side. southbound going on to I-5. This is 70 miles an hour right in this area when they're going.
61.
So we're doing 61 right now, and the speedometer is showing just under 60 right now. And we're keeping up with the traffic pretty well, I'd say. So we're not overturning it or anything. It feels comfortable right there. What do you think? What do you think?
That's about as hard as you want to run it. I don't think you can run it a lot harder by 270, no problem.
I think so too. Somebody may have changed the rear end ratio in this thing.
There's 63.
63? Yeah.
Yeah. I need to catch up to that gravel truck.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say a lot of these trucks like to bounce all over the place. I mean, it's springy with the suspension and the springs in the seat, but the truck's not all over the place. It's tracking down the road really nice.
I know, I noticed that too. It just steers really good.
It shifts easy, all that stuff. The clutch and all that works good. Oh, there goes the parade of cars.
Hey, look at here. Here goes. Yay! We just sold all 3 of those cars to one guy. Actually, want more than that. He just went over to the fueling station to put some fuel on them on their way. That was pretty good timing. Anyway, we're almost back to the clubhouse. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short drive down the freeway and got to see the underside and everything on this truck. It's a great truck. It'll make you a great rig. Give us a call, 206-533-9600. Thank you.